Greetings, Seahawk fans. I'm Brian Mull, UNCW beat writer for the Star News, and this is your inside look at UNCW basketball. It was a big week for the Seahawks with 2 victories, and we'll have more on that and highlights of the victory over VMI later. But first, Aaron caught up with the concession stand workers and found out what they do during game days at Trask Coliseum.
Trask Coliseum is listed as having a capacity of 6,100 people for basketball games. And over the course of 2 to 3 hours, at least one of those 6,000 fans is bound to want a drink, some candy, or maybe some popcorn. Some fans go at halftime or during a timeout so as to miss as little action as possible. For concessions vendors like Raynard McKnight, the lines never really end though.
During the game, it's kind of hectic, but it's fun at the same time.
But running the concessions does have its perks for the vendors that want a glimpse of the action.
Yeah, I take a peek in every now and then when I'm running from station to station.
And even when the lines back up and the vendors can't sneak that quick little peek, the fans can be their source of information.
Sometimes they'll come in and they just be so excited about it, they'll tell you the score. They keep you updated.
McKnight, who has worked the concessions for UNCW for 2 years, says the experience has been a great one.
Yeah, it's real fun, especially when you got an easy working boss.
Thanks, Aaron. I'm glad to hear they get to keep up with the action on game days. There was certainly plenty of action last Tuesday night when VMI came to Trask Coliseum and the Seahawks set school records for points in a game and dunks. Let's get to those highlights now.
32, John Field.
VMI entered Trask Coliseum last Tuesday looking to run and gun, and UNCW was happy to oblige. The Seahawks pounded the smaller Keydets inside on both ends of the court and set what is certainly a school record by throwing down 10 dunks. While each of those slams ignited the crowd, it was the suffocating defense that pleased Coach Benny Moss. UNCW's defenders smothered the three-point line, limiting VMI to 9 of 31 from behind the arc and taking away their strength. The Keydets shot just 39.5% from the field, including 30% in the first half, as UNCW built a double-digit lead. John Fields continued his stellar play in the middle, pouring in 22 points, and high-flying guard Chad Tomko added 20. They were 2 of 5 Seahawks to hit double figures. Up on the scenic Elon University campus on Sunday, it was more of the same for UNCW. Facing a smaller, less athletic opponent, the Seahawks used their length and speed to impose their will on the Phoenix, who are rebuilding under first-year coach Matt Matheny. UNCW clogged passing lanes and contested shots and continued its impressive defense on the three-point line. Elon managed just 5 of 22 from long range, and for the season, Seahawks opponents are shooting only 25% on threes. In the 2 victories, UNCW outscored its opponents 118 to 74 in the paint. UNCW is cohesive and playing with confidence and has 5 days to prepare for the CAA opener on Saturday. Rival George Mason comes to Trask Coliseum with a young but talented team that will test the Seahawks' defensive pressure. The Seahawks guards could be the key to this matchup, as Patriots coach Jim Larinaga will scramble and apply pressure in hopes of creating turnovers and easy baskets. After the game, the Seahawks will break for exams. In the CAA this week, William & Mary scored an unbelievable victory, knocking off Wake Forest of the ACC, while Old Dominion dropped 2 tough games to Missouri and Mississippi State out at the South Padre Invitational. The Seahawks, with their 2 victories, are 1 game below 500 and will have a chance to even that mark against George Mason. Okay, folks, that wraps up another edition of Hawk Talk. Be sure to stay tuned to starnewsonline.com and visit my blog for all the latest on the Seahawks. And we'll see you right back here next week.